First off, we're going to be talking about setting the key fob and setting your seats to where you want them. It's raining and it's 37 degrees outside, so I'm sitting inside. Otherwise, I'd be outside showing you this. First thing you got to have to do is you got to have the engine running and you got to have your key fob in hand. So if you notice that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this knob here, and that's going to control the mirrors. And I'm moving the mirror, if you can see that moving. Okay, so let's just say I got that set to where I want it, and I got my chair set to where I want it there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the set button here, and I'm going to hit the button number 1, and it's going to beep twice at me, and then I know that that's set. So then I can test that out by going ahead and moving my chair, and I'm going to move this also. And then I'm going to hit the set button, number 1, and they both moved. And you can see the mirror move if you pay close attention. Okay, so with that being said, now I want to set the key fob. So the first thing I want to do is set the key fob is turn the engine off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, down here. And now the engine is off. So then the only thing I have to do to set the key fob is to just hit this middle blue button at the same time as I hit the set button there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And everything's good to go. And now when I get out of the car and when I come back to the car to re-enter and I hit this button, it's going to automatically set my seat and the side mirror to exactly where I want it. Now that I have that done, I'm going to hit this real quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and set the driver focus distraction mitigation system, which is actually this red bar here. And what it does is when you get sleepy, it's going to read your eyes and watch your face. And it's also going to recognize your face. So then when you get into the car, it's going to announce that you're the person that's getting into the car. It's pretty nifty. So first thing I'm going to do now is turn on the engine. So now we're on and I got everything on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here. I'm going to hit this button, which is the person button, and it's going to say driver's profile, and I'm going to say yes, I want to add myself. And then it's going to ask me which you want to ask, is English or whatever. So I'm going to hit yes for English, and then it's going to say driver's name. And when I hit this button, then it's going to give me the ability to put in my name. So I'm just going to put driver 1 just for an example. Hit next. And it's going to say driver's name, driver number 1. I'm going to hit the phone button. And then if I was going to set the phone, what I would be doing now is I would be setting the Bluetooth, which I'm using this I'm using it to shoot the video, so I didn't really think that out too clearly. But anyways, I can get back to that here in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the setup, and we're going to assume that's true. Driver's profile is set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit add. And I've already done that. So now I'm going to go to the home button, and I'm going to go to car info, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to the home button. I'm going to hit the settings, and then once I get the settings done, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to go to car, and then from car, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this, I'm going to scroll down till I get to auto vehicle start, all the way down to hold on, driver monitoring system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from there. I'm going to hit repeat facial scan, register user. There we go. Register user. I'm going to hit number 1. It's going to say register user information, adjust seat and doors to the set position, and hit set. So it's going to ask me again to set my seats. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm setting my window. I'm going to hit set button, and then register user information, face forward until you hear a beep. So I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to sit here. Now it's beeped, and now it says input my name. It's got driver A, so I'm going to hit next, and then it's going to let me pick my icon. So I'm going to pick a race car and set, and set again. Nope, it's just taking a minute. And hello, driver A. And that's all there is to it. And now it's going to watch me, and it's going to take care of me if I die. Thank you. Bye.